How to Change the World, a poem by French Louis. How to change the world. Step 1. First, one must know what the world is. It's kind of like a girl, like the ones that take your energy and make your mind swirl. The earth is an emotional transmitter. Done wrong, it makes people cold and bitter. Others use it to get you to pick up their trash. This is why they litter. It's weird, but yes, this creates emotions, and now their soul has glitter. The point of life used to be to go out and find a wife. Recycle. Recreating, which brings ultimate delight. Now it's about achieving, taking your pride to new heights. Because success and riches are in your sights. But it's all fool's gold. Remember our goal? First we must know, what is the world? Water, rocks, and trees. Let's learn the mold. There's also fire and air. And then there's electricity, even though that one is rarely seen. Everything else is one of these. Then we proceed. And our pride leads, usually making everything about me, me, me. Selfishness is rarely seen as mean. But remember the earth as an emotional transmitter? It triangulates the feed. Understanding this should be the key. And you have to give to get. So understanding what's good for you will also have to come from we. And to have we, one must believe. Believe in you. So it must be good for me too. This is step 2. What's good for me must be good for you too. But in order for this to happen, someone needs to go first, and we all must take care of the unfortunate few. Unfortunately, this is seldom done, but often said, and then governments come along and say, I will take care of it. Or at least, that is what I've read. Political parties say, listen to me. Then they both say they're here to set you free. One group says collectivize. The other one says freedom is the key, but both make you sign the deed. Then nothing changes. Problems persist. Not understanding everything has a seed. Controlling this is how tyrants say, God, I am he. So now we have arrived at step 3. Deceive or control belief. The teams will not allow them to see. Breaking out of this is how we leave. You gave to get. Compromise. But the problems should subside. But then these tyrants control the emotional transmitter. They steer the ride. Rip off the Band-Aid. Expose the problem. And force them to stop being unwise. Expose the lie. Bring it into the light. Don't let these politicians hide. No more banning speech. Again, what are you trying to hide? Let me talk. I don't care if the truth hurts. Go ahead and sigh. And if you're not willing to, I'll have to kill you back. My idea cannot die. So let's duel to expose your lie. Does it matter if I get rich too? Only the elites get money. Audit the Fed. Your ignorance makes me want to cry. You don't even know about the bank that prints your money. Why? It's because you don't listen to my news channel. All you do is whine. InfoWars is mine. Yours is controlled by the bank, and that's why you're politically blind. Now you're okay with taxes and forced to pay spiritual payments. They give you nothing, and yet you always fall in line because government's your God, and the all-seeing eye is your sign. Remember the seed? That's the source, energy. Now we're going to learn about step 4. Time, what we do with our energy. Remembered because of symbols. Now we have something to do within the core, but it can be manipulated. The earth is dying, so it's give up carbon, or what? Or what if it's not? But you're not allowed to ask that. I first heard about climate change in 1992. Then I heard them talk about it again in a scene in Batman 2. The UN said the Florida Keys would be underwater by 2015. Come on, it's time to get a clue. And look into your government, and then with your vote, sue. They're trying to change your spirituality. They've done this before. This is why people are in America. From kings and queens, people moved. But now there's nowhere else to go. This bank wants more than just what is due. They want the seed, and it's impossible. It won't even work, but people are addicted to feeling blue. This brings us back to asking why. It's a never-ending cycle. So knowing how everything works should be the goal of one's mind, which is learned in step 5. Remember step 1, emotions. Then get to give. Compromise. Don't. If it's not good, die. Then follow the signs. Then control the mind. And now you've changed the world. So have a meal. And with those that can handle it together, dying.